Come and join me for my autumn-winter 2024 morning routine as an owner of 5 horses. Morning, babies. So the first job of every day is to get them their breakfast. So when I make feeds, I make their dinner for that night and the breakfast for the next morning. So it's all ready and prepared for them. I just have to add in some sugar beet to Willow and Donuts feeds. Once everyone is happy and fed breakfast, I just start going around taking out and emptying their water buckets and grabbing their hay nets. Once I've collected in all feed buckets, water buckets, hay nets, it is time to start refilling them, ready for later today. So once I've filled all the hay nets, it's time to start going around and putting them in all the stables. I do like to give my horses a lot of hay because I want to come down of a morning and see that they've still got some left, because it reduces the chances of colic and anything like ulcers. So yeah, once they're all happy munching their hay, I go round and collect all the buckets ready for washing. But first off, it's time to turn the girls out. So both the girls being young horses, Ebby's only 1, Pip's only 3, neither of them are clipped. They're going out naked. They won't have a rug on unless it's real torrential rain, really cold, snowy, and then they might only ever have a lightweight on. But now it is time to get Willow and turn him out. He is clipped, so I will put a rug on him. So Willow has got a full clip, so he's rugged at night and rugged when he's turned out. And if you've been here for a while, you know Willow is a bit territorial of his stable. So for safety aspects, because I'm here on my own most mornings, he's pulled out into the wash bay here, so I can change his rugs without any issue. Look, he will always, every single day, go down for a roll. So we only have these 2 fields in action over the winter. So with Pip and Ebby being mares and Donut being a stallion, the way we do it is that... I'm gonna have to sort his rug out now. The way we do it is the mares go out of a morning, lunchtime they get brought in, and then Donut and Gambler go out in the afternoon. Willow depends on the weather. Some days he comes in at lunchtime, some days he stays out till the afternoon. He's not a lover of the worst of the weather, and he would just stand at the gate and not graze. So if it's really bad and he stood at the gate, I'd rather him be in the stable and eat his hay than stood here doing nothing. But yeah, so they're nice and happy and settled, so it's time to start on the stables. Once all buckets are washed, I go round and fill up their waters. Because of the boys being in of a morning, I like them to have their water back as quickly as possible. But it is now time to start mucking out the stables. I always start with Ebby and Pip at the moment because I like their beds to be left up for an hour or two so they can dry out for the day. So this is Pip's stable now. She's not too bad to muck out. She just makes a mess. She just puts straw everywhere. But so we muck her out, and everyone gets straw as and when they need it, which is usually every other day. Pip's stable all done. It'll be left like this for a couple of hours. Now it is on to Ebby's stable. Because you get so used to where the horses poop, it doesn't take long to do it all. But Ebby is one of the worst stables. Well, one of the messiest stables. She's still not the hardest to muck out. But yeah, she's quite a dirty mare. All in the middle. The outside will all be fine. She just makes such a mess. But yeah, dirty in the middle. Outside be all right. But yeah, as I say, she's not one of the worst ones to muck out. So once girls done, it is time to start on the boys. I always start on Willow first. I love mucking out Willow's bed. He's so clean to muck out. Wee's in one corner, Pooh's at the back, nice and easy. Lewis hates mucking him out because he's got such a big stable. But yeah, time to start on him. But this is the time I also start stripping off because I'm roasting hot now. Then it's on to mucking out Donut's stable. He's wearing a fleece at the moment overnight just because it is getting so cold. It's due to drop even more next week with the possibility of snow. So yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah, it's time then to start his bed and then we will exercise him. So again, Donut's bed is never too bad. Being a stallion, you find that they are quite tidy horses, so he just poos in this corner. All this be clean this side, so he's nice and easy as well. He's all mucked out, but because the boys are in for the morning, he needs to come back in here once I've exercised him. I put his bed down now. So the work we do with Donut really kind of varies from day to day because he is only 3 years old. And he's been back to ride. Oh, that's sun. But he's still learning. But I don't work him every day. Today is a more relaxed day for him. I'll give him a bit of a groom and do some mounting block training with him. 5-10 minutes just gets him out the stable, gets him thinking. But yeah, his week is really varied. I might lunge him one day. If Steve's off work, then we might get on him and ride him for 10 minutes, you know, and some days he might just get a groom and that's it. But yeah, he's just young. He doesn't do much at all yet. We have found that since we've been backing him to ride, he seems to have lost the mounting block training that I'd done with him a lot back in the summer and late last year. because where we've been riding him, Steve just gives me a leg up onto him. We've not been doing it from the mounting block. That he seems to, every time we've tried, he sort of moves a bit more. So we just want to get him to stand up next to the mounting block whilst I climb the steps and stay where I've put him. That's all we want from him today. Good boy. Good boy. That's it. Once Donut is all done, he just goes back into his stable for an hour or two, and then we get on to Gambler. Hey baby, I've just pulled him out of his stable. So all we've got to do now is just muck out his bed. Again, his bed will go straight down now, but I hate mucking him out. He's awful to muck out. That's why I leave him till last. And I make Lewis do it on the weekend. He looks clean with the poo there. He is deceiving. Somehow he picks up a bit of straw, poos, puts the straw back down on top of it. He's not a dirty horse. I don't know. He's deceiving. Yeah, he's a bit trickier to muck out. Not bad, but yeah, I'm going to get on with mucking this one out. Is all done. Usually I would work him as well now, but literally we've not long come back from Your Horse Live. Horse show season for him is over now for the year, so I like to give him a couple of weeks off doing absolutely nothing. So all we're going to do today is give him a good brush off, pick out his feet, change his rug because he is clipped, so he will wear a daytime rug. But usually I would ride him, lunge him, hack him out or something, but he's just having some time off just to be a horse at the moment. But yeah, it won't be long, couple more weeks and we will start bringing him back in to be a ridden horse for me for next year. Gambler is back in his stable now chilling, so it is time for me to tidy up all this mess that I've made. So the yard is all tidy now. Willow is settled outside so he can stay out for the day. Their beds, the girls and Willow's beds, are still up airing for the afternoon. I'll put them down just before I bring them in this afternoon. But yeah, it is just time to make feeds and then I'm done for the morning.